Cancer. I'm here to tell you about how your life is about to be flipped and twisted upside down and affected for the next 6 months come September the 14th at 9:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when this new moon will be in the sign of Virgo, not only helping you to create and plant new seeds of abundance, but also really kind of get yourself together and self-improve in a way. Virgo has a reputation for being analytical, critical, and solution-oriented, so you can kind of expect to feel these benefits and this energy at this time. I bet you're kind of craving security and balance more than you ever felt like you had before, like really feeling like you needed it. You may find yourself implementing new routines, picking back up on old routines that you kind of fell off on, and really kind of getting serious about improving and bettering yourself, mind, body, and spirit, like overall. I would actually really encourage you to kind of lean in and focus on your spiritual and physical routines, rituals, practices at this time. You can find that it'll be very beneficial and you will see long-term results. With Mercury along with about 6 other planets being in retrograde right now, things could kind of feel just crazy, slow, just blah. Like it could just feel kind of funky right now because of all that's going on. But keep in mind, Mercury's retrograde in Virgo is really amplifying this energy and kind of acting like a mama, okay, that got a belt and is telling you to get your stuff together. You may not appreciate it right now, but you're going to see really favorable and fortunate results later on. I mean, if that's just not like a mama. I mean, if you know, you know. That whooping, if you know, you know. It's also important that you know at this time that friends could be very beneficial to you. So definitely be aware of communication, close encounters, chance encounters, fated kind of connections happening at this time. Could be very likely and very beneficial to you. So definitely be aware. All in all, this new moon is really just kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone and enabling you to have a new start or turn over a new leaf on a new endeavor or in a new situation in your life. Now I'm going to pull some cards and see how we can best work with this energy, what to expect, but most importantly, what Spirit wants you to know. But first, welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am she, the Boss Lady B. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. If you are a Cancer or have Cancer anywhere in your chart, the readings on this channel are specifically for you, boo. Okay, they are specific for you. So definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never ever miss an upload. All right, it's imperative. I'm doing this for you, so don't you want to be clued in? I'm just saying. I would also really appreciate if you leave me some love, send me a little love, leave a little residue of your energy being here by giving this video a thumbs up, talking to me down in the comments, saying hey to your girl. I don't bite. Okay, let me know where you're watching from or anything, you know. I don't bite. Like I said, we family. We speak. When you come into my house, you speak to me. Okay? That's where you at. All right? You in my house. Speak to me. I was just kidding. But anyway, y'all definitely let's kind of have a conversation in the comment section. I really love interacting with you all. So if you wouldn't mind, you know, if you don't consider that robbery, I'd appreciate it. But we're going to get down to business. We're going to get into these cards and hop right over into the reading. Okay, so with all this happening in Virgo right now, baby, you are probably, look, being so critical, so analytical, trying to really get down to the bottom of things. So we're going to start off by, we're going to ask where you're being too critical. You know, where are you being too critical? Where are you spinning your wheels too much? Where you're overanalyzing? Let's look at that energy for Cancer Spirit. Thank you for clear and accurate messages. Where is Cancer being too critical right now? Where are they needing to kind of relax? Where are they being too critical? Look, okay, so we got the 3 of Pentacles that showed up. Cancer. You may be being too critical around what you do for work. Right now, there could be a lot happening in your mind space, head space around your career or what you're doing or what you want to do. I feel like you may be kind of thinking about wanting to do something that really inspires you, really something that you're passionate about. It's like you're really ready to go into that, but you're worried about your reputation. You may be worried about if it's gonna pay something. You may be worried about, you know, it's like you're an artist. You're sensitive about how you're gonna be perceived, or, you know, whatever it is. I feel like you're being very, very critical in your work, in your kind of situation around, and whatever work means to you, whatever project you may be working on. I feel like, you know, because even in this Three of Pentacles, it's like she's doing this sculpture or whatever. And you know how artists, and take art subjectively, however, but like, we're going to take the sculpture lady. It's like she's being very, very critical. Like it looks like it's done, but she's trying to go around and do like the, oh, let me get this and let me, you know, and which is it makes sense because this Virgo energy is making you pay attention to the details, but you don't want to overdo it to the point where it's like, it's just always you're gonna like nitpick at something. And I feel like that's what someone's doing. You're nitpicking at a situation, something that's meant to be very creative and expressive. And it's not meant to look uniform. It's not meant to be like everything and everyone else. It's not. This is something that is authentic to you, your craft, and I feel like you need to have confidence in that. So you're kind of being, it's like you're being your own worst critic, you know. Use that energy to be your own best cheerleader, okay? Channel that energy a different way instead of kind of nitpicking and ragging, downing on yourself, or just kind of being too obsessed with the details, you know, like running it around, over analyzing. That's what I'm hearing heavy in my spirit. Okay, this over analyzing. Okay, wow, analyzation, you know, yes, I just made that a word. While that is smart and key right now, you don't want to overdo it. You know, any good thing is bad in excess, right? So I feel like, you know, this is really, really a time where you're kind of looking back on your life, kind of reviewing past things, past goals that you may have reached for, past choices that you made, past decisions, whatever, and kind of getting a sense of clarity. You know, even on the emotional front, where if you made a bad decision or whatever, what have you, kind of having forgiveness for yourself. If you feel like, you know, I should have done this way sooner, or I should have noticed this way sooner, I want to go in a different direction. Give yourself grace around that. I feel like, you know, you could be critical around that right now, okay? So, you know, if you've gotten clarity on your life purpose and you've gotten that aha moment and you want to start working towards that, do that. Don't let all the critiques of what is my mama gonna think, or what the people that I went to school gonna think, or, you know, how is this gonna do, or what, like, don't get caught up in all of that. It's really just kind of follow your heart, okay? Because, like, be happy in the fact that you have a little bit of clarity around what you want to do. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have all the answers, but it's like in your heart of hearts, you know what you got going on. And I feel like it's something creative, a new project, whatever that you're creating, something from nothing almost, you know, that's what it feels like. But you don't want to be too critical in the fact of where you're afraid to put it out there. That's what I'm gonna say. So definitely be mindful of that, being too critical around your reputation too. Like, I'm not gonna tell you not to care about your reputation, because I mean, me personally, I feel like you gotta care, but you know, it's like not to the point where it's debilitating you from being who you truly are. Okay, something went flying. Where the cards go, honey? Hold on now, for real, cuz I know I'm not crazy. Where the cards go? Hold on, y'all. Maybe I am crazy, or maybe Spirit just needs to take them cards out of the deck if I find them later, child. Because I saw some cards fly up at me and just go somewhere. But okay, whatever, Spirit. You know, maybe I'm, you know, I don't want to overthink. I'm just going to take it for what it is and go move forward, okay? But while you're being too critical here, look at that. The threes are showing up in real quick, okay? But the good things happen in threes, all right? And I feel like this is definitely real quick, because I felt a message. I wasn't done asking my question, but I do feel like after this time, you know, Mercury is getting ready to station retrograde in a few. I feel like definitely there could be a chance at a new opportunity or something stemming from past efforts, okay? So something that's been passed due to you, some type of past work or past labor, and you could kind of be seeing the success of it starting now, all right? And then also too, with this energy, kind of be patient with yourself as you decide what you're doing next. That's what I'm saying. Be very kind of gentle with yourself. I feel like Cancer, you beating up on yourself. You're being your own worst critic, all right? But you want to definitely have a sense of like pride and confidence in what you're doing, what you want to do, what you want to put out into the world, whatever you feel in your heart, okay? You can't go wrong if you're following your heart. But also just be patient too, because things are kind of, you know, they may not be moving on the timeline that you would like, that ego, okay? But we're gonna see, where do you need to pay more attention? That's what I was getting ready to ask. So look, pay attention to the bigger picture on, you know, where the next opportunity is coming from. Like, have your eyes peeled for that, okay? Where does Cancer need to pay more attention to the details? Where does Cancer need to use some of this Virgo energy more? Balancing your look, I'm telling you, and it's all these pentacles showing up. So we're in earth energy, okay? Virgo energy, we're getting this is like serious. We're talking about very real life, and I'm putting it to you real life in practical ways so that you can apply this to your real life, okay? But with this Two of Pentacles right now, it's like you got to find the balance. You're juggling a lot. You could feel like there's not enough time, not enough money, just trying to find some type of balance, and you're gonna really have to focus on that. But not also just focusing on work, but also focusing on balancing life and play and family and love. And like it's like, you know, this woman is very focused in what she's doing. And I'm not telling you to break your focus from your craft, but there has to be balance, okay? You can't be overly, you know, critical to the point where you know, you can't balance, right? So definitely with the Two of Pentacles showing up here, and we're asking, you know, what you need to pay more attention to with all the water going kind of waving, flipping, flapping back and forth in this card. I definitely know your emotions. We're dealing with the moon. Cancer, we're ruled by the moon. So expect your emotions to kind of be maybe up and down, mood swings, honey. Just be mindful of that. Just pay kind of attention to that. Pay attention to your scheduling, your timing, okay? Handling, you know, the details of that sort of thing as far as your time. I feel like time management is a big thing, and really going back over your budget too. That's what I feel like. Okay, let me tell you what you need to do. And I actually got this revelation, and I just did it for myself like a couple of days ago. Let me tell you what you do, because it's definitely being confirmed here. Somebody needs to go back and rework your budget. And I'm not telling you to go back and rework your budget and what you're making right now. I'm saying, you know, set a monthly goal of what you feel like you need to make. Or better yet, put down all your expenses. Like, write down where you spend your money. Look at where you're spending your money right now. Look at where, you know, like practically, y'all, look at where you're spending money. Look at where your money is going. Look at where you want your money to go. Like, when you have it all in front of you, and if you've done it already, great, do it again, because this is a time when, you know, it's going back over the details, slowing down, and really taking a bigger look at the finer things, the fine print, okay, all of that, looking at the details. So set out a budget of, what do you feel like you need? Okay, I need this, I gotta have this, I got this, you know, what does all of that cost, and what's the budget? Like, really, I feel like someone needs to set like that, and then operate from that mindset. I can't go into too much detail. Hopefully, I'm gonna do a separate video on what I mean by that, but like, if you're interested, for sure, I'll probably do that over on my personal channel, so I can kind of like, yeah. But anyway, so just, yeah, check the link down in the description, y'all, if you're interested in, in more of what I'm saying, but that's definitely what someone needs to do. It's like you need to be focusing more on your routines, okay? Balancing time management. That's what needs to happen. Balancing the budget, balancing life, having fun, but still being serious. It's all about having the balance, okay, Cancer? It's all about, too, I feel like focusing in on your garden, the seeds that you planted, all right? Knowing that seeds don't just germinate as soon as you put them in the water, okay? See, that's what I'm saying, all this pentacle energy. I feel like there's going to be some type of message, though, with this bird that just popped out to me. I feel like you're going to receive some type of message or communication, but this is really a time for you kind of to not worry as much and have hope and faith in your investment set for the future. So this, you may not see an immediate manifestation of this energy, but you can rest and assured for the next 6 months, when we get to that full moon in Virgo next, I think it's in February, you're gonna see where, all right, you know, think about it. Like, literally think about it. If you literally planted a seed right now, go get you a seed from Home Depot, whatever, plant it in something now. I don't know if you got to know what you're doing. You got to nurture it. You got to pay attention to it, but you don't want to overwater it. Like, it's balanced to that too. But by February, it's going to be something, right? It's going to be them bloomed into something. It's not going to be what it once was. But it doesn't just, you put it in the ground and it's boom. It's what you think. No. All right. So this is where I feel like, you know, this is the time that you're putting in that effort. So definitely want to do that, Cancer, okay? Let's see, how can we connect more to our emotions? That's what I want to know, because I know it came up in one of the last readings I did for you, the EFT method, connecting with your emotions. You may want to do some EFT work, some type of emotionally freeing technique. Somebody had put that down in the comments too. Thank you for letting me for clarifying that. But let's see, how does Cancer need to connect more with their emotions during this time, Spirit? All right, so look, we got the Ten of Swords that came out with what? The Ace of Swords as the underlying energy. So here's the ending and the new beginning, showing right back up. And so we only got Pentacles and Swords showing up on the table, okay? So now we're going into the air energy where it's a mental thing, all right? And so where you're going to have to connect with your emotions, you're going to have to accept the end of things, all right? And I feel like this end of something is going to be tied to whatever you're trying to do, something new. Right? It's just, and it may be bittersweet, okay? You are definitely leaving from your familiarity, your comfort zone, because it feels like, you know, you're leaving the house that you may have always known. You're leaving the job that you've always known. You're leaving some type of security. You know, Cancer is serious about our home too. So there's some type of security, comfortability, comfort in the situation, and you're embarking off on something new, all right? So this is going to be the time where it could be very dramatic, okay, emotionally, especially with the Ten of Swords showing up. It could be very dramatic emotionally where, and I feel like it's bittersweet, like it's it's funny, like, you know, sometimes somebody asks you how you're doing and you just literally just don't know how to explain it. It could kind of feel like that at this time, okay? But I feel like what's happening too, so, okay, this just came to me real quick. I'm going to go back to that thought. But somebody's like getting over their addictions. And it's almost like you're going through withdrawal. And honestly, you can put this to anything that you're doing, whether it be drugs, sex, whatever. Whatever you feel like you're addicted to, whatever type of bad habit you feel like you might have and you want to like be serious about that. I feel like that's definitely coming out right now, and it's going to be coming out in your emotions too. Like it's manifesting out into your emotions, and that's why your emotions could be kind of haywire, crazy right now, all right? You know, think of someone that's going through withdrawals. It's not really that fun of a situation. It's like your body has to recalibrate. You got to do, you're moving out of what was comfortable and creating a new comfortable, okay, if that makes sense. So it could kind of be dramatic. It could kind of happen in a dramatic way, especially dealing with the moon, like I said, you guys. But it's bringing about relief, okay? It may bring about a little bit of tears, but it's bringing about a little bit of relief too. It's going to bring about happiness, all right? Bringing about a new form of happiness. I feel like you're going to be emotionally connected to something new too, all right? And really, once you get a handle on your emotions, because you are in control of your emotions. Once you get this handle, once you do this work, this emotionally freeing technique, this work to kind of take care of yourself emotionally, I feel like, ooh, you're going to be like chef's kiss, Cancer. You're going to be on a path of in a new direction with a new thing going on. Okay, so like I said, the Ace of Swords showed up. This butterfly showing up here to prove transformation. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a time where ideas that you may have had before or new ideas are popping up. You're refining them. You're getting insights about them. Okay, and that's why you got to have your emotions in check, because at the same time, you're going to be funneling this very analytical information. Okay, looking for solutions, problems. All right. I feel like too, communication is going to have to be on point. All right. With the sword showing up, you want to focus on communicating clearly, you know, and getting down to the point, like, you know, not adding all your emotions and stuff into stuff, like clearly and concisely. Okay. And not letting your emotions run the show or get in the way. It's like, remain objective, you know, remain balanced in the situation. And I'm not telling you to completely take feelings out of the equation. I'm just telling you, you know, too much of one thing is not enough. Like, I don't want a pizza with just tomato sauce. Like, I want tomato sauce and pepperonis and cheese. Like, it got to be a balance of some stuff. I know somebody come for me in the comments because I got a food reference. I mean, I just can't help it. I am who I am. Take me as I am, okay? But anyway, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it real, and I'm just trying to make it understandable. Hopefully I do that for you. That's my mission, okay? But I'm going to pull one more card here. Let's see. What's going to be the benefit? Yeah, let's talk about the good stuff, the blessings. What's going to be the benefit of doing this work? All right, what's the reward that Cancer can expect? What's coming towards Cancer after doing the work, Spirit? So, okay, let me tell you, with the 7 of Wands showing up, I feel like, yes, it's going to feel like a lot of things are coming at you. I feel like, honestly, these 7 Wands kind of represent the planets that are retrograde. And I feel like this is exactly, if I had to, like, show you a picture of how the energy feels, like I couldn't explain it, but I could draw a picture, this would be it. It's like, it's so much coming at you, or there's so many thoughts, okay? It's like a lot of, emotions, kind of up, down. It just feels maybe challenging. There's a lot of things coming for you that make you kind of question things that you believe before, your beliefs, your values, things of that nature. But it's also forcing you to kind of have confidence and stand up for yourself, stand up for your work, be authentic, and be, you know, stand in who you are, and kind of move away from the things that just aren't beneficial, okay? And not allowing those things to run you down, right? So I feel like, you know, with the benefit, what the benefit of this is really just being able to kind of have like a new, you know, your trials, things come to kind of make you a little bit stronger, to give you experience, to give you wisdom. You know, it may not always, and that's why I'm saying I don't feel like you're gonna see just a physical manifestation of it. Now, I'm not taking away the ability of anything happening, okay? But I don't feel like it's going to be something that happens very quick, like tomorrow it's going to manifest and all this happens, right? I feel like this is going to be this is kind of the opening of a new journey, okay? And so at the end of this journey, because of the things that you have kind of gone through in this part of the simulation, right, of the lesson, you're gonna come out a new person on this on the other side. I feel like too, someone's kind of needing to like develop tough skin or thick skin, because I feel like there's something about putting yourself or your creative project or something like that out into the world, or like for critics or whatever. And honestly, just stop being your own worst critic too. But I'm gonna pull one more. Let's see. One more card here, a little bit more about the benefit of doing the work. See, yeah, there's something, because this 5 of Wands wanted to slide out right here. There's something about like conflict with other people. It could be definitely in relationships, because that 2 of Cups tried to like slide out here real slick a little while ago. I feel like just in relational transaction, like there's gonna be a difference, okay? you know, people with opposing opinions too. You could be finding that, you know, you're communicating how you feel about something, and people are communicating how they oppose your view, or, you know, it's just like you are communicating that you oppose the view. It just feels like something like that. Or you're not getting worked up about things all the time where you may be opposing someone's view. It's just like, you know what, I'm able to kind of leave what doesn't serve me and go on about my business. That's what, and that's really a blessing. I know sometimes we always want to hear where you're gonna get money, or you're gonna get this or that, you know, but don't put so much stock in the material things. Remember that came out in the previous reading too. Don't put so much stock in it, because I feel like what you're gaining here is very very valuable. Okay, like you can't really put a monetary balance or value on it, because like it's priceless, honestly. Okay, but let's see one more card here about the benefit of doing the work. What's the benefits coming towards Cancer? All right, look, the Hermit energy, balance. See, that's what I'm saying. It just feels like self-improvement. Like you're gonna be a better you. You're gonna be a better you, Cancer, after taking time to kind of like go within. What's the benefit of this energy, Spirit? So, and that's funny, because this was the underlying energy when the Seven of Pentacles came out. The Four of Pentacles showed up. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're going to be wiser. You're going to have, I'm definitely seeing for people that are in like entrepreneurship, business, you could definitely have like new ideas, be making really good business decisions, smart moves. It's like you just have, you know, you have that knowledge or that wisdom. Okay, I feel like too, this is going to be a very disciplined person, a person that you know, is about the routine, and kind of in that sense, that's what I feel like this energy is, and it's very beneficial. This is very beneficial. Okay, I feel like there's a sense of stability too. You're gonna be able to I feel like someone's reviewing their spending habits, but also still it's kind of like being able to splurge on yourself too. I feel like that's going to be able to help, be helpful for someone. And it's like you're going to be blessed, and you're going to be blessed enough to be able to bless others. So know that with this Four of Pentacles energy showing up. So, yeah, where is... I'm just going to get a little more insight about the, see, yeah, okay, Wheel of Fortune. I knew I was supposed to pick up this deck, because really I'm telling you that, and that's why it's really, when I said your life is about to be twisted, flipped, and upside down, I was serious. Like it really is. This is this fated energy. Okay, that's when I talked about fated encounters, definitely could be happening. All right, where you're gonna start over new with the Fool. It's like you're getting a fresh new, brand new start. All right, and in this energy, I'm seeing somebody who's very eccentric. Okay, blue hair, man. I have been dying. I cannot wait to put blue in my hair for some reason. I don't know, but I actually been it's funny, because I actually been critical about it in my mind, because I'm like, what are people gonna think about me anyway? But yeah, I feel like this is definitely the energy of somebody that's kind of going to life at the beat of their own drum, literally. Okay, she got her own tunes in her ear, she tuning out everything, and this is what I feel like you're moving to. Okay, this is what you're being kind of transferred through during this transit, where you're kind of getting a new start. Okay, you're here to take a risk. All right, I feel like this yellow background, the yellow was significant in the last reading too, but it just feels like illumination, insights, clarity, definitely like a lot of information. Okay, I feel like you're smarter. All right, and really I see you going on some type of like vacation, not necessarily, and it doesn't have to be like a vacation. This could be just literally in your mind. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical, but there is someone I feel like changing something about their physical environment, coming out of their comfort zone, maybe going to a new city. You could see the remnants of that starting right now too. But this is that, yeah, look, and for a new job opportunity, I'm telling you, your fortune is here and coming in. Like here it is, Ace of Pentacles, your new start around your finances, okay, your stability, All right. Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Definitely with but the Wheel of Fortune showed up, and it's kind of like being open to the energy of how fate is kind of making some things happen. All right. That's yeah, I'm gonna pull a Moonology card. Let's see, what message does Cancer need for this new moon in Virgo, Spirit? See, yeah, look, the answers you need are coming. And what is at the bottom? Balancing spirituality and practicality. It's all about a delicate balance, okay? And that's why I said, I told you kind of in the intro, just in case you skip back past it, I want you to focus during this time, focus on your spiritual and physical routines. That's going to be really, really beneficial, and you want to use them in tandem. It's like not one, it's better together. You know what I mean? But there's a delicate balance that you want to focus on. Pisces energy showing up, Gemini energy, here, but the answers you need are coming with this Gemini energy too. This is what I'm talking about, communication too. I feel like there's gonna be some time you may get like a phone call or some type of incoming communication with some type of answer that you've been waiting for. Okay, it's like it's on the way, it's in motion, on its way to you. Okay, the answers that you need are coming, and you can honestly be working them out in your mind. Like you feel kind of frustrated because you feel like you're doing this round and round or whatever, but it's really working it out and kind of bringing about the answer. So keep your eye on the bigger picture in that sense. I'm gonna pull a Moonology card from this deck. Additional message here. Hold on. What message do you have for Cancer, this new moon in Virgo, Spirit? New moon in Cancer, or why did I say new moon in Cancer? But a lot of Gemini energy showing up. See, speak your world into being. I definitely the communication. So Cancer, you can find yourself, that's why I said somebody could find yourself like communicating your opinion, especially like in a public forum or whatever. It's like you could find yourself speaking. Communication, I feel like, is going to be highly important, okay, during this time, right? But speaking your world into being too, you want to be mindful about what you're saying about yourself, your situation, what you're going through, okay? You definitely want to be mindful of that, because I feel like the things that you say, you know, they manifest. There's a little blue butterfly showing up to kind of show you that, yes, there is transformation happening, okay? And I feel like you're going to be able to kind of celebrate yourself. That's why I say, yeah, someone's going to get themselves something nice, or it's like you're going to celebrate yourself for something in that sense. But yeah, Cancer, this Gemini energy showing up. Some of you may have Gemini heavy in your chart. Gemini may be significant to you in some type of way. You may be dealing with a person, you know, in connection that you have to deal with, or that you may be disconnecting with. Something fated could be happening with a Gemini. So just be, you know, keep your eyes open for that. But let's look at some advice. I'm going to pull a card of advice for this new moon. And if meditate comes out, I'm going to like, listen, I'm going to floor, but I just really feel like definitely, okay, yeah, it's definitely about where you're wanting to kind of get better with your habits, okay? You could even be wanting to be healthier, eating better, definitely for sure. Nutrition, your body is your temple. Try eating or changing your eating habits. You know, somebody could be thinking about changing something about your diet, you know, and nutrition does play a part in how, you know, the energy that you have, all of that good stuff. So yeah, I definitely feel like habits are changing around your food, or need to. Think about how you can make, implement changes for the best for you, around your eating habits, or anything that you're putting into your body, whatever you're doing with your body. I feel like you want to do some type of work to kind of restore and just love on your body, okay? Expanding your network. See, I feel like something with social media or communication, your network, people that you're speaking out to, communicating with. I feel like that's going to be definitely, see, yeah, and exercising. It's like picking up on the picking up on the like the practical routines that are really just, they don't seem like much, but they compound and they make a really big difference in just honestly who you are all together, right? But I definitely feel like someone's network is expanding in the sense of where you're gonna be connected with people and it could be of opposing opinion, people of the same opinion, or both, right? But your network is going to expand, and I feel like once your network expands, your net worth expands, okay? So keep that in mind, because yeah, it's like you had to get too smart about how to handle the fortune that you're coming into, because I see that you're going to be paid very well for something new that you're doing, some new project that you could be implementing. It's like it's really going to be very fortunate for you. But let's see, let's pull one more card of advice. Practice gratitude wanted to pop out right there. Take time to acknowledge what you're grateful for, and being in the spirit of gratitude only attracts more. So you do kind of have to take out time to kind of be grateful for what it is that you already have, no matter what state you're in, whatever you feel, and not focus so much on what you feel like you don't have, so that you can be in the space to attract it, okay? Shadow work is here at the bottom of the deck. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned, okay? So the shadow work, I feel like, is around your emotions too, okay? You want to get down into the murky waters, all right? You want to kind of go to the dark side and see where emotions could be holding you back, all right? Things that you may have pushed down, held back, that could be silently affecting you, okay? Look at this. Avoid gossip showed up here too. I do feel like I need to say that because there's something about this Gemini energy. The Gemini energy showed up twice. There was two Gemini. And you know, it's just like two-faced it, or like definitely you just want to make sure the communication of something is clear, concise. You want to avoid any negativity with communication. You just want to be mindful of that. When you get some type of, when I said I feel like you're gonna get some type of communication, you just want to like maybe verify some things or something. I just feel like, yeah, something around that sense. You want to be mindful of the communication, okay? And see, yeah, checking in with yourself, health checkup, all right? So it may be time for you to kind of practically schedule those appointments. It's getting down towards the end of the year anyway. You know, you want to go ahead and take care of, you know, scheduling those last appointments and things and such of that nature. But I definitely feel overall overall it makes sense with this Virgo energy. It's like the energy is pressuring you to kind of get real and get serious and make tangible efforts towards your goal, okay? And taking care of yourself, setting routines, and, you know, paying attention to the details. I feel like that's the overall theme, okay? I'm going to pull a final message. This is the Starry Beginnings Oracle deck, and I feel like it is like a new beginning. You know, with the new moon, we do get a chance at a new beginning. So let's pull a final message for Cancers, this new moon in Virgo. So life is an expression of you. It's the number one. So look, number one, starting over again at the bottom of the deck, 22. Time to do it differently, all right? Go beyond what you've done before. Yeah, somebody's getting implementation, all right, of how to do something differently. Go back, rework. That's what this retrograde has been doing. And no, it may not have been, you know, the best feeling, the most fun or whatever, but you're going to see where it's going to pay off for you, okay? So you may find where you kind of move on for certain things. They just don't fulfill you anymore, and you start new things. It's the number one, okay? Life is an expression of you. I feel like that's with your creativity too, okay? There's something that is dying to come out of you, Cancer, all right? And it's time. I feel like it's time. I'm going to read the additional message here. It's real short and sweet. It says, life is more than existing, all right? Life is an expression of you. Within is more than the physical flesh, blood, and bones. You are the essence of thought and breath combined with feelings and emotions, okay? For life to flow as it should, we need to breathe effortlessly. So definitely y'all do the breath work. You see they're sitting here I feel like meditating, doing breath work, right? To feel the breath and follow the breath, all right? To see where it leads you, all right? Like in meditation, we focus on the breath. It takes you deep into yourself where the truth lies. That's that shadow work, okay? It hears you and the beat to the drum of your essence into life, okay? That's what I said. Yeah, following the beat to your own drum. It's time for you to live life like that, okay? The additional message here says, you are this. Get to know your breath and you will know you, all right? Follow the breath and it will guide you. It is true now and forever. So definitely heavy on breath work, y'all, okay? It's like checking in with yourself. Your answers too are within you, all right? Sometimes your emotions may be clouding and getting in the way, or even the analytical things that you're, running in your mind. You want to have balance to where you're able to check in, all right? You've been doing things a certain way and it's gotten you here, but now it's time to switch it up and do something differently, okay? What's the definition of insanity? Doing something all the same whatever and expecting a different result. Like, we're doing it differently now, all right? That's what it is. It's time for you to be different, okay? It's okay for you to be different. And I feel like, society kind of does not promote that, but that's where it's kind of like it's pushing you to kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So check in with yourself, all right? Check in with yourself physically, emotionally, pay attention, all right? This is the time, the key time to pay attention. Work on expressing yourself authentically, all right, through your art and whatever endeavor it may be. However, stand up for yourself, be confident in yourself, all right? Don't be your own worst critic during this time. But you guys, I think I'm going to leave the message here. I really do hope that it resonates for someone. Please let me know down in the comments if it did. Let me know how you're seeing this energy play out in your life, how you're seeing it manifest, what's going on. If you got a vent, like I said, we're all family here. Talk to me down in the comments. Let out some some venting frustrations, whatever you got to do, boo. I'm here for you. But do be aware of the scammers out there, because they be extra, all right? Check out my description box for important information that you may want to know about me, you guys. Definitely, like I said, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell, you guys. I really want to come back and do like a live with you and just like kick it and talk and chat. And so I'm gonna do, but I'm like real random, I'm a Cancer, so yeah, I got to be in the mood. And when I be in the mood, yeah, you just got to you got to go with the flow when you in the flow, okay? So it may be random, so just make sure when I call you up that you're available, all right? But you guys, this energy is I hope this reading has definitely given you insight on this energy and how you can best use it for your benefit, okay? Talk to me down in the comments. Let me know. But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, until next time, you guys, I love you.